Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here. Just me and the critters for the moment. Hang on, I gotta grab a paper towel because I'll be sweating. Just got done cleaning all my paintbrushes. Ugh. It's been a while since I cleaned the paintbrushes. You know, they're all sitting in the paint well. A lot of it was sludge. Ugh. But it is what it is. And now my glasses are all dirty again. Thought I would have been ready for this, right? It is February 12th. 2019, Tuesday evening at 7:52 p.m. right now. That's a guesstimate. Okay, let's see. I don't know if that's any better. I might actually have made it worse. Whew. Okay, let's see. I gotta find my phone. Oh, Brad will be home here in a little bit. Let me see. What time it is? 7:53. Okay, so let me pull up the weather for you fine people. Currently here in Crawfordsville, it is 60 degrees, feels like 60. The high today was 79, the low will be 46. There's an 80% chance of rain today or tonight. It has been raining off and on all day. I got up about 8 a.m., about an hour and a half before Brad did, to let Mr. Charlie out. It was beautiful out. The fog was rolling in. It was really cool. Humidity is at 95%. Let's see, the wind is 4 miles per hour from the north. Sunrise is at 7:20 a.m. Sunset is at 6:23 p.m. And let's see tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be no rain expected. The high will be 63. The low will be 38. So it's going to be dip down a little bit more. That's okay. I'd be sweating like bejesus. So anyway, that's what's going on there. Before I get too far into it, I will show you. I did finish the buffalo painting last night. I have my phone plugged in. So anyway, if you're friends with me on Facebook, you can see it better. It turned out okay. I'm not real thrilled with it. It looked better in person than the picture does, but it is what it is. So, you know. What have I been doing the last couple of days? Besides, my shirt's incredibly wet because I was picking up the house. I was setting some dishes in water. Decided I need to do ice cube trays. When I went to set the ice cube trays back in the freezer, I dumped water all down the front of me. Anyway, yesterday I had a wicked case of the stomach flu. I wasn't sure what end it wanted to come out of, or both at the same time. That Brad sent me back to bed because I was that sick, and I slept off and on, and was in bed off and on, and Nixie had stomach flu too. Of course, she was puking. I was mainly doing the other, and that's all the details I'll give you about that. So Brad was doing the housework. He kind of had his hands full because he had to do laundry. I didn't ask him to dust, but to vacuum. There was something else he needed to do. There was some odds and ends things he needed to do. So yeah, poor guy worked his little butt off. We didn't really have anything for dinner. I really didn't feel like anything, and he just kind of, ate whatever. But I was feeling much better by last night to go in and finish that painting, and also go in and I'm working on a bird feeder, and I'll probably finish painting that tonight and get to putting the protective coating on it. Then I'm going to start painting another bird house, and I think I'm going to just stain it, and then I'm going to do some other stuff on it. So that'll be up. I know I haven't listed any new paintings in a while, and I will, including that Buffalo in a snowstorm one. I take PayPal only for all my stuff, and you can always private message me on Facebook, and I will tell you the price if it's not already listed. I'm getting ready to. I have a group that is Hopes and Dreams. I think it's art and crafts. I am getting ready to just make a page of the items for sale instead of the group. And that way you don't have to ask to join the group and all of that. And I think that would be a lot easier. Because I know me, personally, if somebody wants me to join a group, after a while, you're in so many groups, you don't even know which way to butter your bread now. And so, and I know before, maybe I wanted to look at what somebody was selling, and I'm like, I don't want to join their group and stuff. So, I just want to have a page. So, I'm going to be working on that. I don't know. Sometime this week. Okay, how about that? Because I need to give my dog a haircut. I will probably do that tomorrow, plus my normal housework. And, plus, exercising. That takes a little over an hour now to do the exercising. So, yeah. The day goes by fast. Plus, I've been allowing myself, because it doesn't make any sense to me whether I'm laying in bed unable to sleep or I'm getting back up and going in the art studio and creating. But that means I'm not getting up as early. Well, I'm getting up early, but I'm taking a nap in the afternoon. So, but it's all good. Well, hi, Miss Kitty Kitty. How you doing, Miss? Oh, are you squawking because you want to be fed? Well, can I finish this? I know my shirt's wet. You're like, oh my. How long are you gonna stay with my shirt wet? Are you gonna stay a while? She's squawking because she wants to be fed. Mind you, she has a big old bowl of dry up there, don't ya, Miss Thing? So anyway, been doing that. I did exercise earlier and picked up the house. Chatted with Linda for a while. Worked on my hat. I'm making another hat. I'm always making hats, right? You guys know I donate every month and etc. What my topic is today, I wanted to talk to you guys about is prejudice. Being prejudiced against a race or a religion or even a lifestyle. And not paying attention to the words we use in our verbal dialect. And not realizing how offensive it may be to somebody else. In my world, the N-word, any derogatory term used for African Americans, Hispanic, Oriental, any other race is not allowed. Now, I have to be honest, there's some races I don't understand, and some races, by maybe from what I have seen thus far, I haven't really cared for. But that doesn't mean I think everybody that is of that race is the same way. And I think we all catch ourselves maybe becoming a bit prejudiced. Because maybe, say somebody is from another country and they come over here, and maybe we don't like the way they conduct business. So then you start to kind of think that maybe other people from that same country might be the same way, but how foolish is that? That's like them thinking that every person that is of your race is the same way. It's just not fair. It's not fair. And it's not, I don't think there's any place for using derogatory terms for other races. Now, I live in the South, and I am really surprised by how often I hear the N-word. I thought that this would be much more advanced and the prejudice wouldn't be near what it seems to be in some places, in some neighborhoods and stuff. It's really heartbreaking. See, I grew up in a very, very prejudiced house. You were not allowed to play with anybody or associate with anybody that was not, quote, white. And I never understood it. Now, when I raised my children, our children, we taught them that they were free to play with whoever. And they always had a beautiful mix of all beautiful shades of skin tone, of kids that they were friends with and that they did things with. And I was always so proud of that. And sure, growing up, I heard every derogatory term there was. I was even a little worried when I brought my husband to meet my parents for the first time because he is of mixed race. He is Chinese and Portuguese. So often people mistake him for perhaps maybe being Hispanic. But I loved my husband enough. I really didn't care what my parents thought of him because I loved him and he's a wonderful person. And I just think we really need to be careful. It's an easy slip of the tongue to say the N-word. Well, why would you even... That means that that's kind of your mindset, though. It's an easy slip of the tongue. But who are we to think that? Who are we to think that we're, no matter what race you are, what your lifestyle is, what your sexual preference is, what your sexual gender is, what your economic status is, to think we are better than the next person? Because we aren't. We're all the same. We all were born the same. We all, learn to walk, pretty much the same. I mean, we're all the same. Wouldn't it be better if we just had open arms instead of fists? So I just think we all need to really be careful. And, why? I love that one thing that children are taught to be prejudiced. Because you put babies all together of all different, and they all just love each other, Sure, a baby that maybe has only ever been around maybe Caucasian babies will maybe stare at a baby with a different skin tone. Then they'll quickly, hey, you're just the same. Hey, you're pretty cool. Hey, I like you. Let's be friends. I just think we all really have some major steps to keep taking. Major steps. And it's amazing to me when people think that they can maybe appear that they're not prejudiced, but then if they think they're talking with a friend, they'll start saying, racial slurs, or they'll start saying really nasty names for somebody who is homosexual. Why? And if you're like, or they're like, I mean, it's just like somebody who maybe hates somebody who they hate fat people. Well, that's their problem, okay? That's their problem. But why? Why would you? It's not like I'm contagious. It's not like I'm asking you to give me your space, or give me your food or anything. I mean, if you were blind and you didn't know I was overweight, you might really like me. So, I mean, I just think we really, really need to really search deep within our heart and say, it's not okay in any level to say those kind of names or those kind of terms or anything. No matter what, even in a joking manner. And yes, I know that certain certain races will call people within that race derogatory terms, and that's just what they do. You know, that's just what they do. Not all of them. Not all African Americans will call each other the N-word. You know, I shouldn't ever say everybody or they, because that is lumping. You know, it's just like that's assuming that everybody that is a Caucasian wants to be called crackers and calls each other crackers. You know, don't call me a cracker, please. Call me at least a buttery Ritz or something. No, just kidding. You know, but I mean, you guys know what I mean. We want to keep raising children, whether or not you have your own, to taking steps up, not taking steps back. You know? So, anyway, that's just a few of my thoughts. You know, remember that I love you guys and I do cherish your friendship so very much. And I'm hoping that you guys are having a great day. And I think you're awesome. And I will talk to you in a couple days. Talk to you later. Bye.